These three paintings are a part of a series that I started 16 years ago that deal with the nature of consciousness and evolution. They are called Revealing Immanence. The very first one is the Akashic. It's the Akashic field, which I perceived as being multidimensional, tremendously dynamic, and so energetic that it is almost explosive, and it contains all knowledge, information, and also potentiality. Watercolor preceded this painting, as do most of my paintings, so that's part of the process, that I work them first in watercolor. And upon completing this, several months later, I was in Tuscany visiting our home, and I was in my favorite restaurant having lunch soon upon arrival, and I had this amazing experience of having the entire landscape diffused and suffused with a radiant golden light, and multidimensional and aperspectival and tremendously dynamic. And it was all in this golden field. I raced home, did a few watercolors, and upon returning back to my home in Colorado, I started the next painting, which I realized and recognized was the New Earth. And that is this one. And the New Earth is a combination of the dynamic force generated in the Akashic field and creating the multidimensionality and complexity and the planes, the translucencies, and etc., that I perceived in the original experience in Tuscany. This painting is the New Earth as it emerges out of the Akashic into the etheric field. It is a dimension in which Earth is birthing itself. The next painting to emerge from these two was a progression of the same process, except that here it is an emanation and a manifestation within human consciousness, or the human heart. And this painting, which actually painted itself in a remarkably short amount of time, in 12 days in fact, is called Immanence Revealed. We have in these three paintings a manifestation of the progression of oneness. All of these paintings are done in the Renaissance glaze technique, which I have been using for decades. And I need this technique. It is the ideal technique for me because of the translucency and transparency that can be achieved only with this technique to this extent. And the diaphanous nature of the reality that I perceive and paint is very, very dependent on a technique that is this translucent and this transparent, because the diaphanous nature of reality is actually our reality.